Hey guys, Rick here from GPPI. JC, I hope you're out there good, buddy. I'm doing a video, or the live chat's on. I'll start this out first. The live chat's on, but keep your comments clean. No trolling, no hate comments, no sexual crap on my channel, no cyberbullying, no rude remarks, anything of that order. This is a no hate zone, or channel, plus my other channel as well. So please keep your comments clean. Now, before I start this is going to be a kind of a scary topic and a strange topic to do. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, okay? But there are 3 stages of, excuse me, demonic possessions, okay? And how you do that, you gotta open a door and let them in, they come through, okay? Like playing Ouija boards and stuff like that. I did put a link in a bomb in the description box below. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but if it doesn't, I'll try it again. So be prepared for this. I'm gonna start reading it off here. Excuse me. Now, how are people possessed? Okay, there's a list here that says infestation, oppression, possession, perfect possession, and can animals be possessed? Okay. Now, how are people be possessed by demons? All right. Now, possession is when an intelligent entity takes control of your mind and body. You cannot control what you think. No, entirely including demons, or no, excuse me, no entity including demons can take control unless you allow it. All right. You gotta allow it first. But the ways of allowing it or giving permission are by either you stating out loud that you wish to be possessed, which I would not recommend, okay, or saying it in your thoughts. Again, another thing I won't recommend, or committing some act that gives silent permission for the entity to enter and begin the possession process of possession. I would not recommend that either. Okay? Now, people sometimes refer to this as opening doors to the demonic or inviting the demonic. Okay? That's all you're doing is opening doors or inviting the demonic spirits to come, which you should never do. Another ways of becoming possessed is by a parent, excuse me, deliberately cursing their child or children, or placing a curse upon a child. That is a statement by them that the child be given to the devil or other god. Okay, lesser or minor god, which that's not a good parent in my case. Then the God of the Bible. Okay, this can happen in other religions where other gods are worshipped and the child dedicated to these gods by other parents, or if a parental curse is deliberately put on the child. This type of possession is the most difficult to exorcise. Exercise, okay? It's the most difficult to do. There's a third way you can become possessed. A third way is to become possessed is by touching an item that a demon or other intelligent entity has touched. Sometimes these items are cursed items, and other items they touch by possessed person. A demon cannot literally touch an item. Person, let's see here. Since they have no body and are actually pure thought. But if they possess someone, they can alter the molecular structure of a person's cell. And if that person touches something, they leave dead skin cells behind, and those disrupted cells begin to disruption of the molecular structure of whatever they touched, like doorknobs and other objects, the wood frame of a door, etc. Whatever our skin comes in contact with the item they touched by a demon, the skin will begin to die and those cells soft off to infect other items such as clothing or whatever we touch. Which is why St. Paul said, avoid even the touching of a raiment worn by those who embrace evil. Okay? So if you have actually touched something that carries a demonic entity, the first symptoms is often illness, and it becomes progressively worse. Usually a doctor is unable to find a good reason for the illness. So it's if it is treated treated and subside for a while, it usually returns and can get worse over time. Okay. So normal glasses and other products that has a crystalline nature are not often affected by the transference of energy from demons. Perhaps the crystal from the sand and glass makes this impossible for demonic entity. I don't know, but so but I would be careful. You know, you don't know what you don't know what you're touching out there. You could be touching, you know, cursed items, and you're not even knowing it. All right. Now the 3 stages of possession. Okay. So be aware, no matter what stage are listed, sometimes the situation can hit so hard and so fast it totally bypass the first and second stage. Okay, lands right in the third stage. So be aware of that. So the first state of possession would be an infestation. Okay, an infestation is a huge no-no. Okay, so do a huge no-no. Do not address a suspected entity directly or yelling at it. That means provoking it. All right. While demons may infest your house or home, in that case, it can only begin to infest you if you invite it to have a relationship by talking to it or interacting with it, like saying, "Do that again." If you're really there, Okay? And please don't fall for the it's an innocent spirit bull crap, because they could fool you. Okay? So be mindful of that. So the infestation, that would include a movement of objects that is unusual, doors opening by themselves, dishes and pans moving or begin being thrown, furniture moving by itself, pictures falling for no reason, fire starting with no discernible reason. Okay, weird messes on the floor, or things thrown out of refrigerator and cupboards with no one in the house did it. Knocking on doors, often 3 knocks, but sometimes more or less, and no one's there. Okay, this is your infestation one. Most of the activity is at night between 12 and 6 in the morning, but also can be present in the daytime as well. They like the night best, but they are strong and can be full present during the day as well. Okay, scratches on walls that have no explanation, occult symbols, or deep gouges. What appears to be blood oozing from walls, the furniture, or from walls to floors or furniture. Awareness of unseen intelligent entity like it's thinking. Seeing shadow figures that seems to move on purpose. Strange smells that has no actual source. Feeling a sense of being threatened. Being touched by something unseen. Okay. Being bitten, scratched, or being bruised in ways that are abnormal, that looks like claws. Being attacked sexually while sleeping, being pulled out of beds by something unseen. This goes on and on, guys. Okay. Having something unseen throw items at a person or animal. That's another thing that's on here. Can animals be possessed? Okay. Seeing objects flying around a room when there's no one in the room. Hearing footsteps when no one's else is in the house. Hearing yelling when no human's yelling. Hearing familiar voices of people long dead. Strange voices whispering around you in the house or outside where no one's there. Hearing your name being called when no one's there. Even a phone call. So they can, these demons and stuff to actually call your phone. And there's times I do hear my name being called. So I have no idea if it's a demon or if it's a family member. I don't know. Seeing apparitions of shadow figures that gets more frequent within time, which I did see a dark figure on old Route 6. It's now called Memorial Gardens Road. Hearing noises that are not normal. House noises, loud bangs, rapping, knocking. Okay. Lights turn on and off by themselves, flickering in strange ways, which I've seen that. Electronic items usually turning on or off, plugged in or not. Catching spirits displays on cameras or recordings. Odd animal behavior. You gotta watch for that too. Odd animal behavior. Watch for illness or extreme nervousness, get the animal to safety, okay? I have no idea why my cat mittens died. I have no idea. Could be old age. Human illness with no known cause that depletes normal energy and causes lengthy and exhaustion. And pestilence, okay? Sudden onslaught of scabies, lice, fleas, roaches, spiders, or other insects for no reason. Snakes and other creatures such as dangerous spiders or scorpions begin to move into your home or under it when you live in a area where they are usually not congregating or are rare, okay? And seeing snakes or scorpions that are that aren't there. So that's your whole list of your infestation type of possession. Okay. Again, I did leave the link in the description box below so you could read this shit if you want to. Now, the second stage would be oppression. Oppression is about the mental effects of a demonic influence. Okay. It's not all about normal mental problems. Okay. So, there's another long list as well. So, beware that I'm going to be here for a while. Just sit back and enjoy yourself. So, depression is not normally present. Suicidal thoughts are sometimes present, said or unsaid. Okay. Hey, JC. People become very sick, tired, exhausted, worn out physically and mentally. I know he came in a little bit late here, JC, but go back to watch this. You'll see the list hear the list I read on about the first stage of possession, and I did leave a link in the description box down below. Okay. Severe nightmares, very frightening horror nightmares on a constant basis. Okay. Talking to people no one else can see. Unique behavior that they tell you someone else did, they didn't. Better put on my eyeball so I could see a little bit better here. Professor Ricky. See here. Unusual acts, breaking things, stealing, hitting, biting, and they don't know why they did it. Speaking in strange voices. Their normal range of voice cannot reach. Deep, bass, weird, or raspy voice that sounds like another person. This is all possession. Saying things that would normally never say. Blasphemy, God, or Jesus by action or words. That's using a lot of profanity, okay? Having strange sexual attitudes or behavior that is definitely out of the normal. Dressing and acting in embarrassing ways to attend church or family parties. Bizarre actions that are not part of their normal behavior. Talking about torturing animals and laughing about it. Laughing improperly often during the day. Lack of empathy for others if the other person is injured or hurt. Okay. An echo effect in their ears when you speak or in your excuse me in yours when they speak. Constantly worried about something that doesn't not seem real to you. Crying fits or tantrums that are not usually something they do. Okay, just keep in mind in all this shit. Not eating as well or rarely eating. Hey, old school Dave. Let's see here. You know what Rick means business when glasses come out. Yeah. See here. Episodes of missing times, doing strange and unusual things. Have no memory of doing it. That's not normal. Or not normal sleepwalking is one of them. That's part of the possession. Okay. Staying in their rooms alone constantly or waiting to in a not normal way. Coming out only at night or when others are not present. Cutting themselves off from other family members and friends. Well, that could be anything. If your friends are shitty to you or if your family's shitty to you, you cut them off. But this is all about possession. Pleading and insisting that someone is bothering them or after them that no one else has seen. Feeling of being targeted that only happens to them when no one else is around. Paranoia, which you know what paranoia is. Not of people, but of something unseen. I have some chicks that act like this. Do you? Begging you to do something about it. Begging you to believe them. Frequently saying, please believe me, I'm not crazy, this is really happening. Frequently saying, I must be crazy, why are these things happening to me? Constantly wanting to walk around, walking around, I'm alright. Constantly wanting to talk about what they've seen or experienced the day. Saying again and again, the ghost in this house, or there are ghosts in this house, or I don't care what you say, there is a ghost in the house and it hates me. Okay? Jesus Christ, these are long lists. Withdrawal when scoffed at, crying or deeply insulted, constantly, I'm not gonna go all through these, I don't think. It's just a lot of, I'm almost at the end, huh? Let's see here. Constantly questioning their own sanity or asking to see a doctor for help, which, if you wind up being possessed, there's nothing that a damn doctor would be able to help you on. Okay, a lot of these doctors, they'll just laugh in your face, thinking you're full of shit, and thinking you got mental issues, and so go to the doctor, get medications, but things are still happening around this person. Pleading for you to listen to what they are telling you again and again. Getting frantic about avoiding certain rooms in the house, which I hate dolls. They kind of creep me out. And this house does have a lot of dolls. Leaving their rooms to sleep anywhere else out of fear. Not sleeping well or really getting enough sleep out of fear. Insisting that the lights be on when it's dark or they're going to sleep. Okay? Insisting to leave the door open and lights on in the hallway, refusing to enter other rooms in the house, constantly watching around for them for activity, nervousness and losing weight, saying they're fine at school or work but afraid to come home, overlay concerns with death, theirs or others. No, not beer, fear. Using protection rituals from books they bring home, wearing protection medallions or blessed medals, crosses, or even rosaries, although they are not Christian or Catholic or even Wiccan, etc., just wanted to wear something to protect them and refusing to take it off. Any believers that totally unusual but seem fear-based. So that's the end of that list. Okay? These are a big list of different stages of possessions. Okay? Now it continues to say, if these things are happening along with other things going in the home, you need to call someone that knows how to diagnose the problem. Call in a ghost hunter team. Fear was like, what the heck? Yeah. Call in a ghost hunter team to see if there's a paranormal activity present. Alright? You may need to call more than one team. True, demons will hide their activities unusually because they have an individual targeted and don't want to be cast out. Okay? Take the afflicted person to a psychologist, but ask your local minister or priest who they would recommend. They have one on call that knows when the mental symptoms may be more than a mental condition, okay? So don't go to any stinking psychologist. Get hold of your minister or priest. They'll call somebody that knows what they're doing. Don't attack the person who is coming to you with these problems. It may be simply that you cannot see it, nor that it doesn't exist. Okay, if you attack, you'll be you'll be more a target for a demonic takeover as well. So be aware of that. And blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read all that shit. They could, So seek help now if you or someone else in your family are presently experience these things, because the next step is possession. Okay, now that's number 3. Okay, this is a much shorter list. Okay, number 3 is possession. All the above, especially the behavior, but in a way that seems to actually be another person acting through your loved ones. Okay, you don't know them anymore. So you got hurting others on purpose, including animals, birds, reptiles, etc. Okay, swearing or saying horrendous things designed to be cruel, laughing at anyone holy, or refusing to be around anything concerning God, destroying holy items, Bibles, pictures, or statues of Jesus, saints, etc. Yeah, it's wow, alright. Signs of second personality. Okay, not acting but real. 1 minute they are who they are. The next second someone you never met. Okay, acting or looking animalistic, growling, snarling, enduring others, or things with unusual strengths. Okay, displaying unusual strengths and powers of kiness, making items move by themselves. displaying physical and mental abilities no human being normally possess, displaying knowledge of hidden things like facts, discussions, information they couldn't possibly know, saying things in their sleep in other languages or things they would never usually say, going into rooms, even staying in the rooms where they usually refuse to go, going out into the night in a weird manner, coming back in with strange odors or things on their person that you cannot explain, sudden increase of animal mutation in the neighborhood. Ugh. Speaking in strange language that has no translation. The face seems different. When these things occur, the person does not look like the person they were before. A propagation or preoccupation with Satan's behavior subject to objects. Couldn't talk there for a minute. Had a little tongue twister. Treating everyone badly and driving people away. Display of temper that is simply overwhelming to anyone that encounters them. Speak often of killing someone or committing suicide themselves. Okay? Whew. Now, once a person is possessed, it may take exorcisms to free the person. Okay? Demons do not work alone. The longer you wait to seek help, the more demons have moved into the dominant the person, in a major demon is directing them in a way that you don't want. Yeah, I got a story about this shit too. Now, the perfect possession is when a person is being chosen to be possessed completely. Okay, that's something you don't want. Once completely given over to the devil, controlled. Okay, it's with they live with that. They pretty much live with that till they die. Okay, demon a possession could kill you. So now the question is, can animals be possessed? No, animals cannot be possessed. Okay, but they can influence severity. Okay, because the demonic demons and stuff like that do not like animals. That even kill the animals. Okay, so that's all in a nutshell right there. So if you wanna, read this, go to the link that's in the description. You'll see every stinking thing that I have read off. Okay? And sweating my butt off reading it. And I know I got some damn tongue twisters in there. But holy moly. But anyways. And this stuff you cannot make up. Okay? Now I know that one time that I was up there at Hessel Gessel. I'm pretty sure I was starting to get possessed. I'm pretty sure. Because I know there's something not good up there in the Hessel Gessel area. Not good at all. I caught growls up there and everything without anybody around me. I kind of wish I did record this on the way out, but I didn't. But as soon as I left, my buddy there at that time was with me. His mother and his wife was all with me. I started driving out of Hesse-Gessel to get on main road, go towards the campground. All of a sudden, I started feeling funny. I was starting to get dizzy, nauseous, and whatnot, so I had to pull over, stop the truck. Of course, I put in park. My friend at the time, and his wife, she even seen it. They haven't looked at me. My face was pure white. My eyeballs didn't look right. I was sweating. Okay. I felt sick to my stomach. I thought I was gonna, puke. Not being gross. So I decided to get out of the truck to get some air. This is where I wish I filmed it. Okay. You would have seen what happened. As soon as I stepped out of that truck of mine, I clapped straight down on the ground. I didn't know nothing after that. My friend at that time and Jen, that's his wife, had to tell me what the hell happened. They literally had to get out of my truck, see if I was all right. Got the park ranger up there. Gave me some, kind of woke me up a little bit. Gave me some water and what have you. The ranger stood there right beside me to make sure I was all right before I took off. And after since I started feeling better and everything, I got back in my truck, thanked the ranger and at that time my friends for helping me out because and head on out. So I was pretty sure I was starting to get to be possessed by something not right up there. Okay. So there's a ways you could get possessed. Okay. Being in a cult, playing with these stinking Ouija boards. Okay. Ghost hunting. If you're a paranormal investigator or you're just out with your friends screwing around, ghost hunting, you got a good chance of being possessed. Okay. So be mindful of that. If you're playing with these stinking dangerous Ouija boards, always make sure you say goodbye. Shut that damn door. Okay. Or if you don't, there's gonna be hell to pay later. Stay away from cults. Don't talk to demons. If you're in a haunted place, there's something negative around. Don't provoke them. Okay. That's what these negative energy spirits like, is provoking, so they can get pissed off and get their way to, attack you and whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean about that. So that's it, guys. I may have another video coming up here on my other channel. Okay, so stay tuned for that. So if you missed this video, you can go back and watch it again. I know JC came in a little bit late in old school there, but you could go back and watch the beginning of it there and see what I have said on it. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to both my channels. Excuse me. Share my videos to family members or whoever you want to share them to. Ring that notification bell. Sometimes they don't work. If they don't work, just go to the video I'm doing at the time. Click on it. It'll bring you right to me. Leave a comment down below. Please, no trolling, no hate comments, no sexual shit on my channel. No, cyberbullying, no rude comments. This is a no hate channel, especially my other one. I don't put up with that stuff. So until then, stay safe out there. Don't get possessed. I catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out.